Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Monique's Jewels. We've had a nice quiet day today. I hope everyone else has. I have been working to get some sterling together for a super sale this evening. And this is just my little Christmas present I got from my daughter. Isn't that sweet? Set that to the side. Yes, I'm drinking coffee. This is a beautiful little light. Isn't that sweet? It's a little candle my brother gave me a couple years ago. I'll set that up there. It's a little pine cone, just too cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this. If you are interested in any of these, if you are interested in purchasing any of these items, all you have to do is email me at moniquesjewels2@gmail.com. I will be invoicing these tonight. I will take pieces that are not sold tonight, and I have a private seller or private buyer that will purchase some of my older pieces, so I'm very happy about that. But this is kind of a last offer to you guys on some of these pieces, and I'll be working on getting more pieces in, and I do have a couple new ones, so that's thrilling for me. Don't have a lot of new, but all these pieces are beautiful. My sterling sales has kind of gone down in the past month, and I don't know if that's because of Christmas or what, but I'm going to try to do fabulous pricing for you guys. And let me take a little sip of my teacher coffee cup, and we will get started. I have changed the view on this iPad so many times. I guess someone said that they couldn't see. They wanted me to come out on the view. This is as far out as it goes. Now I can come in, but that's it. With the iPad, when it's forward facing, this is as good as it gets. I can't do it the other way because then I can't see what I'm doing. So we'll hopefully you guys will like this view. I'll be very careful because I know about where the edge is here. So I will try to make sure everything is right here in the center. I'll try to give you as many close-ups as I can. So let's just get started, and I'm just going to grab and pull. Okay, the first two items that I have for sale tonight, these are all sterling pieces. There is one that isn't, but I'll show that to you here in just a little bit. Okay, what I have here is two little drop sterling earrings. These are both marked 925. They're the lever backs, which I love. These pineapples are fabulous. I did not see a mark. I did see 925, but there's no maker's mark. These would be very, very silver, but I have not cleaned them. Some I like to keep kind of in the state they are, just in case someone really likes the tarnished antique look, which I do too. But some people are more adept to like the, polished look. So this set here of the pineapples, let me see if I can get a good close-up. Sometimes I have to touch the screen to get it to kind of focus better. Yes, these are darling. And they are actually see-through. You can see through these. These are just iconic drops here with the silver tone bead. These are light, but they're not super light. They're not like super hollow, but they are lighter weight. There we go. That's a good view of that. Isn't that pretty? So let me hold back out a little bit. So for this pair here, I'm going to put 18. They are new. I just got these in. These here will be 16. Okay. So I'll put these over to the side. Yeah, I kind of like that view. Okay, next I have a pendant. This is a Mexico 925. This was a pendant I was having a very hard time with which is so funny. It is a cougar, and the C is for cougar. Okay, this is a Mexico 925 piece. It's beautiful. That's the thickness there. This is a very nice shank there, bail. But yes, that is the cougar. Let's see if we can get this in a little bit. There we go. And I love the design around the edging. I have seen a couple of these, and they are all by the same maker, but there's no maker mark. Even on the other pieces, they have said artist unknown, but they are marked Mexico. And I'm going to go ahead and put 30 on this one. But that is gorgeous, and it's very nicely made. Okay. Next, let's see here. Let's do this. I still have her, the little lizard, the little knoll, or whatever you want to call it. The little Carolyn Pollock. And these little sterling earrings here are darling. I thought I would just go ahead and match these together. That'd be a nice little pair, wouldn't it? That's pretty. So here's the Carolyn. It actually says, it's the, I can't remember what it's called now. It's Carolyn Pollock, but it's made by their other company. And Relios is what it's called. And that's the mark on the back, which is Carolyn Pollock. And these are just two little, probably Australian glass beaded earrings. Very nice. These actually have sterling backs on them. And I'm going to go ahead and let this go for, let's see, we'll just say 28. Okay. Set that over to the side. I hope everyone's doing well. I kind of missed you guys some during the holidays, but I was just super busy. Okay, these are anklets. These are darling. These were made with 925. The clasps are sterling. And I don't know, I just thought that was so cool. So we have these beautiful lobsters here. And they have the beautiful seed beads and kind of what could very well be coral here. Could be turquoise there, I am not sure. But yeah, these are very, very pretty. Sterling, these are sterling. That little piece there is sterling. Yeah, I just thought they were darling. But I could not bear the thought of selling them separately. I don't know, I think they'd be so cute together in the summer. So these are approximately 10 inches because they are right at 5. So these would hang like if you wore a 9.5 inch anklet. These would be great because they'll hang right around your ankle bone and make your sandals look so pretty. So for these 3 here, I'm going to put, let's put 28 for these 3. All right. Very pretty. No maker mark. These look handmade, but they are very nice. I'll put those 3 and they're 10 inches. Okay, what do I want to do next? Okay, let's get this out of the way. I will need my phone. This is a gorgeous piece. Now, as you see the gold tone, the chain, whoops, sorry, my phone was on the, sorry. This is 1/10 14K chain. So it is not gold, but it's over. It's sterling over. And hold on here, let me show you the picture that I have. It is here it is. This is called Cross of Faith Necklace, and this is by Lisa Leonard. Lisa Leonard Designs. I'll show it to you up close. Okay, and I'll show you the picture here. The actual cross itself is 10 karat gold. I'll show you there. Now, see how I'm getting over that way? Sorry about that. Then it's got a couple more pictures. It's the exact same one as what I've got. The metal on the actual cross itself is 10 karat yellow gold. And it's 18 karat gold filled chain. Okay. So this is actually from a, from this woman's, what would you call it? Her website that she makes jewelry, and I just thought it was beautiful. And there's the back. This one says Faith. Let me get it up close here. See if you can see that real well. Right here is the 10 karat gold. Right there. Let's see here. Here we go. Stop wiggling. Now, it might wiggle a little bit, but I'm really happy to have this iPad holder. It's very nice. So, this was actually, come on back. This is actually priced at $239 marked down. I think it was actually $289 or $279. I'm going to offer it today. You may look it up. I'm going to offer it tonight for $99. Okay? So if anyone's interested, you know how to do it. You know the drill. Email me, moniquesjewels2@gmail.com. Okay? So, let me put my phone over here so I don't wiggle any more than we already wiggle. Okay, so the next piece I have is this beauty. Isn't she pretty? Marcasites all around. I do believe she's glass. I put her on the tester and it did not move. But it's it's like a reverse Rivoli, you know what I mean? It is a beautiful faceted stone. It is larger. It is approximately, with the bail, almost 1 5/8 inch. Yeah, 2 5/8. Sorry about that. 2 5/8 inch. Very pretty. It's just smudged. I put lotion on my hands. Very, very nice. So I'm going to put, let's put 28 on this one. It's very nice. Very pretty. Okay, we'll put 28 on that. Next, let's do, oh, I've got a hinged. You guys have all seen this. My beauty. It's Aztec calendar, and we have the Greek key design. And it opens. Chanel's yelling, hooray for the baby. He must have done something spectacular again. $925. It is a very easy bracelet to get on. I'm putting it on my left hand so I can use my right hand. And all you have to do is kind of lean it against you and hook it. You can hook it with the one hand. I just use the one hand. That is gorgeous. This piece is one of my favorites. Okay. And I'm going to show you another piece that kind of is a match for it. And that is this large Aztec calendar, which is the same design as what's inside here. I'll go ahead and see if I can get this to, yeah, there we go. And that's a good picture. And then this one, look how detailed that one is. Isn't that gorgeous? And then your mark is here. 95 Mexico there. Just beautiful. So we also have a tiny little pendant. That is 925 Mexico also. And it is a calendar, Aztec calendar here. Let's see. There we go. So, let me back out on that. We have this one, which is about, let's see, 1.25 inch circle with the bail. It's about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. This one is right at 1 inch. And this one here would fit, I would say, probably 7 1/4. Maybe even a little larger. So I'll go ahead and take that off real quick. Very easy to get off. You just push it with your thumb. So for the bracelet, I'm going to do 65. Okay. For this beauty here, we're going to do 65 also. That's gorgeous. And for the little one, we're going to do 20. Only because it's, and these are vintage, only because it is just a lot smaller. But it's very pretty. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Okay, we'll go on to the next. Okay, let's see. Let me pull these out. I'm going to end up forgetting these. Okay. Oh, I've got a beauty. I've got a vermeil tennis bracelet that has actual gemstones. It has peridot, citrine, garnet, aquamarine, amethyst, and then back. Citrine, garnet. Isn't that gorgeous? And this beauty is large. It is large. It is not small. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are enhanced, raised on the sterling here. These are not stones. Let's see if we can get it to where you can see it. Stop moving. Wow. Yeah, there you go. And these are beautiful. The back is gorgeous. I don't think, I was looking to see if this was a Ross Simons, but it's not. It just says 925 in China. This is beautiful because, like I said, it is long. It is almost 8 inches, guys. It is 7 3/4, which is gorgeous, just wonderful. Okay, so for this piece here with the real stones, I'm gonna put 35. Okay. The next one I have is I love this design. It's like a link. Not pretty. And we've got, it's very nice. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's got a really nice piece on the bottom here, and it is, I was trying to think if this is the Mylor or not. I don't think it is. I had 2 of these. Very, I mean, almost exactly the same. Let me check it. At 925 Italy. The That's all I see on that. I think one I had was Zapata. This just says 925. And this does not have a mark. So this one is not Zapata. But anyway, very pretty. Nice coloring as far as the sterling. This is right at 7.5. Well, let's say 7.25 because, yeah, I'm going to put it in the center of the lobster. It is 7.25. And I think we'll put, let's put 26 on that one. Come on, straighten up. There we go. Okay. I'm moving right along. I have a hinged beauty here with a safety clasp, with a safety chain. I always do them backwards. It's usually push down and pull, which is what you should be doing. This is not marked. I don't think. Now this is marked 925. Upside down. It's marked 925, but I don't see any other. I don't think that's a mark. This has really not been cleaned. It needs just to be rubbed with a cloth and it would be beautiful. Listen to that, how easily that shuts. Ow. I get all kind of scratches and bruises and stuff playing with the baby. All his toys. So this is really pretty. It has quite a bit of room in there. When I measured it before, I think it was up to 7.5. Let's see. I'm always trying to take this apart the wrong way. Let's see. Push it back in. It's like, learn how to... Okay, there we go. Well, at least you know it's definitely not going to open. It has the little, what I call the little alligator mouth. And this can be pinched down or pulled up a little bit if it starts to loosen up. And it goes right there in that hole. Shuts very nicely. So I think on this bangle we'll put 30. I think that's a good price for that. And then next we have just the little, what I call the looser rope. I haven't cleaned this one. It probably needs a little bath. But it's just a smaller rope, kind of like the one I wear. It's very similar. This is my rope. And the difference is, there's not much difference. I think mine is just a little thicker and tighter, you know, a tighter woven. It's neat to watch how they make a rope chain. It's very interesting. This is right at, I would say, just a little under 7 inches. And I think I'm going to put, let's put 18 on this one, okay? We'll put 18, and let's see what this one says real quick. This says something. This says 925 Italy, and there is a mark. Looks like a, I don't know what that is. A DE? Not sure. But there we go. Set that over to the side. Let's see, what should we do next? Okay, come on, let's brighten up here. There we go. Every now and then it'll phase out on me. Okay. Next we have the whale tail, the Larimar with the earrings. The whale tail, these are vintage pieces. The whale tail is right at 1.5 inches, and he's a little over 1 inch wide. And he's on a vintage necklace, spring ring clasp, and the earrings are darling. Just little studs. They still have sterling backs. And I think on the whale tail with the Larimar and the studs, let's put 28 on that set. Okay. I'll start moving them over a little bit so they're not in the way. There we go. Next, let's do a couple rings. How's that sound? Okay, you've all seen this one. And this one. And we'll get the ringer. Okay. So here we have this one here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. Definitely give you a nice price on them. This is a 6.5. This is marcasites and crystals. To me, it looks like a rose petal or some type of a rose. It's very, very pretty. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to put 30 on that one. That's a 6.5. Very nicely made. Next is a beautiful sterling and pink enamel. This is a bypass ring. And it can be made a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller. It's a true bypass. Some are not. Some are bypass but connected. So this one is right now, let's see. It's right at a 7.5. And I think it could go to an 8. But isn't that pretty? I love the pink. So for the bypass, and it's very nicely made. It's very sturdy. For the bypass, we'll put 34 on it. And I don't know if I've done anything but just wipe that a little bit. So that could probably be even a little bit more of a silver tone. Okay, next, let's do, oh, this is so pretty. We have a diamond etched, probably a wedding band, but it's a band like the ones I like. And it is diamond etched. And I just thought it was very, very pretty. Let's see if we can get it to, there we go. Isn't that nice? Very pretty. So it is right, I think this is a 9. Now the inside looks a little worse for wear, but I think it's a lot older. I think it's quite the vintage ring. This sets on right at a 9. And I think that this is marked 925 size 9. Let's see if I can get it to show y'all. Stop moving. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Come on. It's right there. Oh, like I said, I'm learning. I'm trying. Anyway, it's very pretty. So I thought I'd put 26 on this one. Very nice. Like a wedding band. I bet you that'd be pretty with a solitaire. like to, with just one stone. But that would be pretty. Okay, next, let's go to an earring. What have I got here? Oh, I've shown you these before. These are the mother of pearl, the QT, which I do believe is Navajo. These are beautiful. You can actually find these, like on Etsy, I think it is. And I'm going to put 22 on these. I think they go for 30 something, for 38. They are vintage. They are spectacular. Those are beautiful. And I put the silicone backs on those. Very nicely made. Put those over to the side. Okay. Here I have 2 garnet pieces here, and I'll show them to you both together. Aren't those beautiful? Now, this one actually comes up as spinel. This one stays down for the garnet. This one here is a diamond shape. It is beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? And the markings on the back, right in there, right up there. This is approximately a little over a 1/4 inch square. And I'm going to put 22 on that. Beautiful on a chain, just beautiful. We'll put 22 on that one. And this gorgeous piece here, let's see, let's go out on this one. This beauty. It is marked on the bail here. If I can see it. It is marked 925. That's all I see on it. 925 on the bail. This is very, very pretty. So I'm up at 38 on the cross. Okay. Next, we still have a bunch of stuff. This is so fun. Okay. These are artisan made, if I remember correctly, Norwegian maybe? This is, what's his name? Oh, goodness. It says Peter John, that's right. He does artisan work. He has a long last name, but these are gorgeous. These are evergreens. His name is right here, Peter John. I had almost forgot about that. There's his name. Let's see if I can get you to see this. There we go. Stir and then Peter John. Jon. Okay, and I'm going to put, let's put 22 on these. Remember, the artisan made. Very pretty. And they are about a little over 1/4 inch square. Plus the backs are also sterling. Where are we? There we are. Very nice. Okay, I'll set those over here. What have we got next? Okay, these are darling. I'll do these and I'll do a couple rings. These are porpoises. What's the porpoise? Get it? Well, they are made out of earrings. I mean, they're made into earrings. You have the porpoise that is cut out of the United States, it looks like. They're South America. These cute. Sterling ear wires, as you can see. I think the whole thing is sterling, but I can't swear to it. They do not stick. So I think I'll put Let's put 15 on these. I just love them. I think they're so sweet. Okay. Did you know I read the other day that after the last orcas that were bred in captivity or are, were captive, are done, gone, passed away because you can't put them back into the water. Once they're in like SeaWorld and places like that, there will be no more in captivity. I was so happy. I was like, oh gosh, that is just wonderful to hear. To me, I just, to see them like that and to hear them cry, and they took away their babies, and it was horrific. So I'm very happy to hear that. Whoever did that, kudos. What's that say? Mexico 925. I can't even read it. Mexico 925. It's a piece of coral. Very nice, thick piece of sterling. So let's put 28 on this. Yes. And it was so sad to hear about people that had succumbed to, the orcas getting them in the water at SeaWorld and a couple other places. But you know what? They probably really loved their little animals, whether they were, taking care of the seals or the orcas or whatever. But I don't know. $9.25. Marcasites, they're all there. These are beautiful. Mother of pearl. Very nicely made. These are a larger pair. They are right at 1.5 inches. Isn't that pretty? I think when it first started off with the orcas, it was not meant to come down to what ended up happening. Because, I mean, they were doing that back when I was a kid. I went to the Miami Aquarium. I'll never forget. I remember it. I think I was only about 7 or 8. And we got to see a bunch of stuff. That and Weeki Wachee Springs in Florida was so much fun. Okay, these I'm going to put, let's put 18 on these. Yeah, we went to Weeki Wachee Springs. They used to water ski and all kind of stuff. It was so cool. Now, I've been recently in the past 5 years, and it's very neat also. It'd be a nice place to take your children if you're up that way, down that way, over that way, whichever it would be. Now, these are, I love these. These are clips. These clips are nice and tight. These you could wear whether you had pierced ears or not. I love them. They just need a little polishing. They're a nice weight. They're not super light, but they're not super heavy either. These are pretty. So I think I'm going to let's put 20 on these. They're nice and big. These are over 1 inch. A little over 1 inch. Circle. Little buttons. I think they're darling. I just love Florida, period. Florida is my favorite spot. Even as a kid, I tried to hide. I didn't want to go home. Okay, these are Dragonheart Labradorite. Large, nicely made beauties that I would just soon keep, but I'm not going to. These have that beautiful kind of hexagon, herringbone faceting. I'll show you the back. Let me show you the backs. Maybe. There we go. There is the back. You can see the flash. And 925 is on the inside rim of those. So there you go. You see the flash. Beauties. These are gorgeous. These are not light, but they're not super heavy. These are beauties. So I think I will put 28 on these. I love them. Just love them. Very nice. I've got some rings coming. I just haven't gotten them yet. I was kind of surprised. Okay, this is... I actually found this actual piece on Etsy. It's marked in there, 925 Thailand. The stone is a tourmaline. It's like a smoky tourmaline. It's got that beautiful cross-hatching faceting also. Nice and heavy. It is almost 3/4 of an inch square. It's a little over an inch with the bail. And I'm going to put, let's put 30 on this one. It's very, very pretty. It's like a fall winter piece. Okay, let's do a couple rings, guys. I think we're doing pretty good. It's going to be a little over an hour, I'm afraid. But you know what? That's okay. So we have another crossover. This is like handmade, a little rougher, but it's still super interesting. Very well done. And these pieces here are just too cool. And it can get smaller or bigger, about a 1/2 inch probably. And then we have the mask, the theater mask, the smile and the frown, the sad and the happy. Now, he is so cute with the little hearts there and there. And he is right at an 8.5. Okay, very interesting. So I'm going to put this one, let's put him at 30. This one, like I said, it's a little rougher. Probably could do with some polishing, but I think it's neat. It is actually at, is that 9.5? Yeah, I think that's right at 9.5. Yes. And so that means that fits this finger. Yeah, it's a little bigger for even this finger. So I think we'll put, what, 22? No, let's put 24 on this one. Because it's like, it should be able to go down a size and up another 1/2 size, I would say. Okay. Let's see. Let's do 2 more rings. So we have the one that had a tiny little marcasite missing, and I still have it. Don't know why. And then we have the malachite ring, the little kind of a decorative floral around the edging. Almost like a filigree, but not quite. This is more of a filigree. Then it's got that tiny little stone, whether it's diamond. I couldn't test it, but to me it does look like a diamond. Some type of stone. Okay, so this one here, which is definitely vintage. I think both of these are vintage. This one is a bit larger than what it's saying. This says it's right at a 6, and it's a little bit larger because of the dip in here. So I would say this is approximately a 6 1/4 there. So let's put 30 on it. And then this one here is a little over a 6.5. Getting closer to a 7. Let's see. Let me try it again. Nope, this is 7 1/4, guys. Right at 7 1/4. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. So let's put 26 on that one. And the malachite, you can tell it's malachite. It's got the lines through there. Okay. All right, let's do a couple necklaces that are actually on chains. See if I can get to the first one without tangles. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is so cute. 925 spring ring clasp. Let's move that out of the way. Nice little chain with the sombrero. Very pretty. It actually says 925. What does that say? Let's see. I want you guys to be able to see these things. Come on. There we go. 925. I think it's Honcho, Mexico. And then on the hat, isn't that cute? It's a little design. And I think the hat says, yes, Mexico. It's just darling. So for this one, let's put 28. Oh, I didn't tell you how long it is. Hold on here. It is a little over 18 inches. Okay, that's for the sombrero. The next one is, oh, I knew that was going to happen. The next one, well, it's a beauty. This one is 925 chain, lobster, very nice at that. And this one has little, oh gosh, what are those called? I can't remember. Anyway, the tiny little seed beads that are shaped like little diamonds. So cute. And then you've got the, almost the peacock colored pearls. They're darker. Very, very pretty. It does nice. Let's see if I can come out a little bit. Isn't that nice? So it is right at 16 inches, and you have about an inch here. So let's do, now it's going to take the right person. So let's do 26 on this. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Next, we have the pearl and magnesite. This is all sterling. Sterling lobster. These are magnesite, which is very close to hematite, but it has more of a golden matrixing inside. Then we have the golden colored real pearls. And I put this little charm here. All you have to do is loosen that up, open it, and put another charm. This one is Montana, and this is the Parks. It's got the mountain goat. Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. Glacier National Park. Isn't that pretty? Love it. All sterling. Okay, so I'm going to put, let's put, this is right at a little over 18 inches. Let's put, let's put 28 on that one. Because like I said, that's something that's different. And it would take that person that likes that type of either the state park or the magnesite or the pearls. Okay, this is gorgeous. This is on a box chain. These beautiful CZs, the little, almost like lariat at the bottom, so it's like a Y necklace. I'll show it to you up close. It is 16 inches. The box chain is beautiful. The CZs are fabulous. They almost look real. They're really too nice to be real. And they are marked on the back, 95 China. And it even says CZ. Have a beautiful clasp. Very nice finished extender. And I think I'll put, let's put 28 on that one. Okay. I'm start putting them back over here. Next. Now remember, I've got two of these. One of them, I do believe, had some plating. But this Figaro is the real one. It does not stick to any magnet. And I have a double one. Does not stick. Not at all. Okay. Now the other one I kept for myself. I think I've got it on. No, I did have it on earlier. Okay. So we have this beautiful Figaro. Very shiny. Very pretty. It's nice enough for a gentleman. 925. Let me check and see if this has the Mylar. 925. One of these did. This one does not. This one says PT, so I'm not sure. But that is very, very nice. It is longer. I think it's right at 20 inches. No, it is actually 19 and a half inches. So it is longer. So I think for the Figaro, I'll put 32. I don't think you can get them cheaper than that. They had a few at the one jewelry store I go to, and they were like 70 and 80 bucks. Okay, I added a little surprise. We have some little very pretty Baroque pearl earrings with sterling silver hoops to go with this. These are beautiful white, almost wedding white ring pearls and the peacock pearls, which are quite a purple. Very pretty purpley color. Isn't that neat? And you've got the earrings, plus of course you've got the sterling clasp here. Very nice. I had these kept for me, but I decided I've got some that are were my mother's, and then I have a very nice set of pastels, two of them. So this is actually 17 inches, which is a very common length for a strand of pearls. So I think with the earrings and everything, they're a freebie. So I'm going to put 22 on the pearls, and the, like I said, the earrings, I'm just throwing them in there. Okay. Let's do a couple rings. We're getting down there, guys. Okay. These rings are spectacular. Silpata here, called Uptown. And my Greek key ring with the big setting. This one has a huge setting also. Isn't that pretty? The Silpata mark should be, you should be able to see it, I think. Somewhere in there. Right there. Yeah, you can see it from here. There you go. It's that little arrow. Right there, 925 Zapata. Like I said, it's called Upchurch or Uptown. And this one is also marked. Right there. It's just marked 925. Okay, so this one here, I did look it up. Let me find what I had. If it's too far gone into this pile of photos, should be right here. I will stop scrolling, but let's scroll. Talk amongst yourselves. It should be right here. Because I haven't had it that long. Might not be in here. You guys, I had to do a reset on this phone. My phone froze. It was my birthday, and I couldn't do anything yesterday. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. I couldn't answer back anybody that was wishing me on Facebook. Oh, it was terrible. Couldn't call anybody day after New Year's, or New Year's Day. It was horrible. No, it's not on there. But anyway, this Zapata ring is gorgeous, and I'm going to put 40 on it. It is a size. Yeah, so it took me about 4 hours to figure out how. I had to pull out my old computer that I haven't had even charged up in almost a year. This is right at a 7.5. And put the cord into it from my phone. And it was crazy. I had to download the iTunes app onto my phone through the computer. And they did an update for me, and it fixed everything, but it took about 1.5 hours, even after that, to load everything back onto my phone. It was horrible. So I'm going to get a phone that has more gigs. I'm going to have to upgrade. That was too scary. So this Uptown Zapata, I'm selling for 50. Okay, it's nice and heavy. Very nice scroll work on it. Sorry, guys. It's just beautiful. And then, of course, this one here, I'm going to bring it down to 45. Okay, it's beautiful. It is right at, I'm going to say 8.5. No, it is bigger than that. It is right at a 9, 9.25, close to 9.5. So let's say 9.25. Okay. Alrighty then. We're getting there. We're at almost an hour, but I think that's okay. All right, we have this tiny, beautiful liquid silver and amethyst bead vintage barrel clasp necklace that is almost 18 inches, guys. This is so precious. It is dainty and pretty, and it is so lovely. So this is vintage. I think I will put, let's put 24 on that. Isn't that pretty? That's just too pretty. I love it. It sounds pretty. Okay, this one here is just like a little, that would be about 3/4 of a carat, not quite a carat. If it was a diamond, it is a CZ. It's faceted. The chain goes through the holes however you want it. You could put it through just 2. I think I like it with it like that. Isn't that pretty? So it is sterling CZ. The chain I put on it is very pretty. It is 18.5. or I mean 17 inches exactly. It's a very pretty vintage chain, and it has the spring ring there. And I think I'll put 20 on this one. Isn't that pretty? So you get a chain too. Now this one I've had for quite some time. It is kind of like the herringbone, more like a Singapore. It's got a kind of a scalloped edge on it. It doesn't, it kind of gives well. It's not the type that's gonna like bend up. You know what I mean? A lot of the herringbones just got ruined because they got bent. This is 17 inches. So this is going to come down a little bit. This is going to be so pretty. Shining a little brightness to your face, up under your chin. I think it's gorgeous. So it's 17 inches. It's got a spring ring clasp. Isn't that pretty? And I think I'll put 22 on that one. Set that over to the side. Now the last one is a little bar necklace. Isn't that pretty? And the green. Little green crystals. It is definitely 925. We have the 925 right here. It's like a rhodium, dark rhodium plating. You got this beautiful shiny sterling with the lobster, and this beauty here, 925. And I think I'll put 20 on that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just too pretty. I'm going to put it back on here. I don't want it to get tangled. We'll move this back. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. Okay, we have a pendant here that is probably turquoise. It could be turquoise and halite, but it was actually advertised as turquoise. So I just love it. It's marked inside the bail, if I remember. Let me look real quick, guys. I think it's on the back of the bail. Let me see. Yes, it's really strange. This is different. It is raised up, and it says 925 where it's raised at. Right there. You see it? There we go. Come on. There it is. Right there. Isn't that neat? So I'll show you the little color striations throughout. It's very pretty. It is approximately a little over an inch circle as far as the pendant, and it's 1.5 inches with the bail. So it's not tiny. So I'm going to put 34 on this one. Okay. Now I've got a beautiful set. I'm going to leave that for the last. It's gorgeous. If I can pick it up. Okay, this is the pendant and the brooch. The chain would go through here. You need something thick. I decided to go ahead and offer it. It's huge. That needs to come off. I don't have any Goo Gone. Probably could be soaked. It's just where a tag was. So this actually says, let's see here. So this is Mexico. It's, yeah, 925 Mexico. So this piece here is approximately 4 inches across, and it is right at almost, it's like almost 2 inches high. but it would sit either as a brooch crossways or as a pendant crossways. I just think it's gorgeous. So it's got a little weight to it. So I'm going to put 50 on this one. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It could definitely be polished. That's something I'd take to a jeweler and let him polish it up for me. Okay, this is actually, I think this tested as, what was this? This is onyx. It didn't test as onyx. It was sold to me as onyx. This has Mexico 925 on it, if I remember. Yes. It says GA16MEX925 right here on the bail. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. MEX 925. And it is so pretty. It's just kind of a flowery looking filigree with the little dots. That's the back. It's flat. Very nice. Very nicely made. So for this pendant, let's see, let's hone out a little bit. For this pendant, let's put 28 since it doesn't have a chain. It is right at almost 2 inches. No, 1 3/4 inches. And the pendant itself is about 1 1/4 inches. A little under 2 inches. Okay, very pretty. Okay, I'll push that back so we get a better picture. I do have a couple rings here to finish up. Let's finish up the rings. Okay, I have that man's titanium band. That is gorgeous. These are so neat. They're cold. Let me see if I can show you where the marking is. Let me look myself. It is in here somewhere. It's like etched. There it is. It's tungsten. I just lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, tungsten carbide. So it's like a steel with a beautiful coating, tungsten carbide there. And these go for quite a bit of money. I'm not sure who makes them or anything, but they are very pretty. So this is almost a 9. This is 8 3/4. It's almost a 9. But it fits on this finger, and it's really soft on the inside. So I would say right at a 9 for it to fit there that comfortably. So I think for this ring we'll put, let's put 20 on it. It's a tungsten, like I said, it's very shiny and pretty. It's like a black with a silvery shine to it. It's just really pretty. It's hard to even show it, how pretty it really is. Okay, we'll put 20 on that one. There's another one here that is also the same. It is the same on the inside too. This is tungsten carbide. Also, it just has more of a mesh. Let's see here, come on. What happened? Go back out. Has more of a, oh, okay, come on. More of a mesh overlay. Yeah, I think you can see it there. Let's see. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. There we go. So instead of it being shiny like that, it is mesh or what would you call it? More of a matte, maybe. So this is right at a 7. 6 3/4 to a 7. Okay, and I'll put 14 on that one. It's neat. We're doing good. We're only in 1 hour and 10 minutes. I thought it would be longer than that. Now we have the cutest little ring. Look at this. It's a 4-leaf clover. It is tiny. It is tiny. It's got little lines on the clover. Isn't that pretty? So this would be like a, what do they call it, a MIDI ring or a, I don't know what you'd call it. It would go on your first digit. Kind of like that. Isn't that cute? Or it could be a pinky ring. But when you find out how little this thing is, it is tiny. If it fits my pinky, it's about 2.5. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So let me see if I can even measure it. Because I wear between a 2.5 and a 3 on that finger. Yeah. Oh, it's coming up as a 4. Well, that's cool. No, it's not. That's the... Never mind. That was metric. Oh, boy. So here we go. It was coming up with the UK. Okay. So, okay, there. It's right at a 3. I had it over here. So it is a size 3, and it is cute as a button. And I think I will put... Oh, it's got markings on the inside. Hold on, guys. This says sterling. So it's an older ring. It probably was used as a baby ring or something for a child for luck. So it says sterling on the inside. And let's put, for this, let's put 18. It's just too cute. We'll put 18 on that. Okay, we have a real pearl, little cultured pearl, rounded, with some little CZs. Pretty little band. This is approximately about 8, almost to 8 1/4. Probably closer to 8 1/4. That's very nice. If somebody wants a pearl ring, this would be a nice one. Let's put 24 on that one. It's very pretty. Okay, and we have another 925. This is an eternity band, and I would keep it, but it doesn't fit on any of my fingers, not even the pinkies. So it's a bezel, more or less a bezel set, CZ 925, and it says 925 on the inside, somewhere in there. Right there. So you know I'm not just joshing. It also has the cutouts from the back so that the stones are shinier. So it's very cute. They almost look, let me see, what kind of a cut? Oh no, they're round cut. They're round cut. So the reason why I can't fit it on any fingers, it is a 5 1/2. So it doesn't fit on the pinkies. It doesn't fit on my, it doesn't fit here. It doesn't really fit there or there or there or there. So I couldn't. So that's a 5.5. This is like to be used as a enhancer for a solitaire. That's what this is. So this one at 5.5, let's put 20 on it. It's very pretty. Okay, and the last ring that I have for today is just really pretty on the back. Isn't that funny? It's got a lovely little dot design on it. And it is marked, I just think it's marked, sorry, I just hit that. I think it's just marked 925, but I can't find it. Hold on here. Yeah, I think it's an older ring too. But it's really pretty. See how it's made on the inside? I love that. But there it is. Those are not stones, those are the little enhancer dots. And this is to be used with the solitaire to enhance. See how it almost looks like stones? So this should be right at a 6 and probably a 6.5. Nope, it's almost a 7. It's almost a 7. So 6 3/4 to a 7 for sure on this one. And we'll put 20 on that one. Okay. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, let's get back to, I have pendants left. Let's get through them quickly. This is the dolphin. I've shown this one before. This is International Sterling is the name of the company. And it is very lightly etched. Let's see if I can get you to see it. Right there. So it is a brooch and a pendant there. This has not been cleaned. Let me shut this for you so you know it works. There you go. So the pin is shut. It's in there good. Now you know it's older. You can see where the pin sticks out a little bit. But I just think it's lovely. Isn't that pretty? So let's have it back out a little bit. Okay, let's give it a nice little measure. It is almost 3 inches. It's 2 3/4 inches long, and it's about 1.5 inches high. So that is very pretty. For the dolphin lovers, this would be beautiful. Okay, so, and it's kind of, you know, it's good weight to it. It's not tinny to where it's going to bend. Let's put 30 on this one. Okay, so now I've got a couple of stone pendants. I will put them all together in my hand, and we'll go through these quickly. There's that one. Okay, these are, okay, here are 3 here. We have a mother of pearl here. We have, I think this one came up as, is that tourmaline, black tourmaline? And this is coral. Okay, these are all marked on the back. That is sunset, sterling. This one is just marked 925 or stir or something. And that one's marked right there on the edges on both sides. So we will go ahead. The marcasites are all there on that one. I checked that one. This one is nice. Kind of substantial, very nice. So we will go with the mother of pearl. We will go for 28. This one will go for 26. And this one will go for 24. Okay? 28, 26, and 24. This one I've had for quite some time. Okay? These two are newer. All right, got those 3 done. Now I've got a couple crosses. I've got a brand new cross. I've got one that I've only shown a couple times. There's 2 and there's 3. Any more? Yes. So there's 4 altogether. Okay. So here are the 4. So we have a vermeil, beautiful filigree cross, the very nice bell there. We have the CZ cross, very pretty. We have this brand new one with little amethyst crystals inside, bezel set. And then we have the IBB sterling cross here, the markings there. And yes, this does open very easily. And it shuts right back. So I think I'll show you this one close up. Isn't that pretty? And there's the back. And the mark is on the back. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So for this one, this is new to me. I think I'm going to put 30 on this one. I love that. Just beautiful. It is right at 1 inch plus about 1/4 of an inch for the bell. Beautiful. Love the way those stones look. The vermeil is also very, very pretty. Put it on a very nice fine gold chain. So we'll put 22 on this one. Okay. Whoops. This one here, the thick one, that is actually a locket. It is vintage, very pretty. Look at the crosses on it. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to put 28 on this one. And for this little beauty, it has the openings for the stones. It's marked on the back. We'll do 22 on this one. And it is approximately 1 inch. Okay. Now the vermeil was almost 2 inches. Okay. This one's almost 2 inches. Okay, we're getting down to the end. Okay. Let's do the bigger ones first. So we got this one, and this one. Okay, so we have 3 very different ones, but they're all kind of the same size. We have the lion, we have the friendship circle, and we have the glass. Isn't that darling? So the first one we have is a bubble glass artisan made piece here. It is marked sterling. Inside here, if I remember right. Yeah, there it is. It's marked sterling right there. Come on. Show it to you. Show it to me. Anyway, it's marked sterling right there. This is darling, and it's got a huge bell for a torque. And it's just, the color is just gorgeous. So I'm going to put 28 on this one. This friendship circle is actually marked on the back. says it right around the circle. And then there's the marking there, sterling. There we go. Circle of Friendship, sterling. So I do believe this is, someone made this. You know what I mean? Kind of a homemade piece. Isn't that cool? So I'll put 24 on this one. And then we have the lion. Kind of reminds you of a British mark or British sterling mark. I think it's so cool. That's the back. He's like 3D. Isn't that neat? So let's put 28 on him. Then we have some littles. We have a little girl. Oh, the baby's getting upset. Okay, any more that are tiny? Yeah, this one. Okay, so next we have a little girl with the little amethyst stone and the CZ here. And we'll put, let's put 12 on her. She is right at an inch. Let's do the X, like for the XO. We can put, let's see, this is approximately 3/4 of an inch. Let's put, let's put 14 on that one. Then we have the tiny little whale tail that's just too cute. And it is marked on the back. So let's do 10 on that one. Then we have the little flowers, or the little leaves hanging off the tree, or the ivy, the vine. And that's sweet. It's got a little crystal there. I think that's so pretty. And it's marked there. So let's do, let's do 14 on that one. Then we have a little solitaire that is so sweet. And it is marked right there. $925CN. Not pretty. So that's probably about almost a carat CZ. It's pretty. And that's the bale there. So let's put 12 on that one. Oh, then we have the little dolphin. And he is marked on the back. And we'll put 10 on him. He's almost an inch. Okay, so next we have the little Jeslane heart, and she's on a little piece to hang, and Jeslane's on the back. This is a vintage, almost probably close to antique piece here. So let's do 14 on her. Oh, we got a new one, a hummingbird. It is so cute. Little hummingbird. The little set rhinestones with the purple, and isn't that pretty? And it's marked. See what it's marked real quick. It's just marked 925. So he's she's approximately 1 inch. Kind of a pinkish purple with some clear. So let's put 12 on her. Then we have the 3-stone past, present, future here. And it's marked on the back. 925 China. Got a nice bail there. Let's do 14. Then we have the peace circle. There is a mark. I just don't know who that is. So we'll do 12 on that, and it just hangs from a chain, and it lays flat. It's really pretty. So we have the peridot with crystals, the beautiful back. And it's marked. And I did test it. It comes up past, it said it was peridot when I purchased it. It comes up, I can't remember what it said. But it comes up, it's not glass, it is a stone. Okay, so we will do, and the CZs are gorgeous on this. We'll do 20 on that one. It is right at an inch, maybe a little bit, tiny bit over an inch. Next we'll do, now this one is glass, but it's gorgeous. That deep dark green, sterling. The chain goes through the top here, right through there. So we'll put this for 4, now let's do 12 on this one. It's like a marquee, it's gorgeous. Isn't that neat? Then we have a heart with CZs. It's very pretty. Very pretty stones. And there's that. And it is marked on the back. Got a lot of light coming through it. So we can do 14 on the heart. This one is too sweet. Then we have this pumpkin. Look at that. Of course, the chain goes right through there. And it is marked on the back. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. Very sweet. And it is right at an inch. It's a little fatty. Very cute. Put that right there. And let's see, on this one, let's put 14 on that. I haven't had that, but not very long. Oh, and then we have the little charm here. It is the gymnast. Not sweet. Let's see if I can get it focused. Focus, focus. There we go. And it is marked on the back. It's got a nice ring on it. All ready to go. Right there. So we can put, let's put 10 on that one. Okay, and we got through all that. And the newest piece I got was yesterday. And it is lab created opal. This is a spectacular piece. That is the ring. And then we'll look at the stones real well. They look like real opals to me, but they say they're not. So that is the ring and earring. It's a ring and earring set. The ring itself is, it says it's a size 8, or no, that's 8 1/4. It seems like it's a little bit bigger, but that's close. So it's like an 8 1/4. I'll show you the back of it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And that is the opal. Opal-like stone. Isn't that neat? I don't know if that's amber or not. Let me look. No, but it doesn't do anything. Nope. I thought maybe it was. The center stone. Okay, so we've got that. And these earrings are spectacular also. Got the ring and the earrings, and look at the stones in there. Isn't that neat? There is no maker mark on this. I was just shocked. I was like, oh, it's got to be R&M or, you know, Robert Lee Miller or RLM. But it's not. Isn't that spectacular? So we've got this. So this set, and I'll give you measurement on the earrings. Very industrial looking, very mixed metal. This is just runs the gamut. These are almost 2 inches, and then with the hooks, we've got right at 2.5. The ring and the earrings are the same length. It is about 1.5 inches. So this set right here is $75. It's so cool. I don't think you'll have to ever worry about someone having the same earrings or ring on, ever. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we're at 137. I've done them all. So this is kind of a last call on the older jewelry. I will be watching the video. I will be invoicing later on this evening and see what kind of interest I have in this sterling. Like I said, I do have someone that will probably purchase the rest of the jewelry, the sterling jewelry that's not sold unless it's a newer piece or one of the bigger pieces. So let me get off of here, get this uploaded to you guys, and I want you all to stay well, stay blessed, and sparkle like a diamond in this rough, dark, dreary world that we live in. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys.